play with some heat transfers. So I want you to be able to see my desk really well. These are new. I have not tried these before. So when you get here, say hi. Type, if you want information about these, just type the word special. Or no, type the word launch and check. And then I will, if you're on YouTube, I will send you the direct link to what's new on my page, okay? All right, let me get this set up and then we will go live completely. Hi everybody, happy Saturday. Welcome to my page. Say hi when you pop on. I hope you guys are having a great day. This week has been full of Black Friday deals and new things happening. So we're gonna try something new today. I'm actually gonna show you some of the things that you can get this week with the Black Friday deals. I actually need these. $10 fabric markers, you guys. You can get these on my chalk site. 10 bucks. These are awesome. I did a video on these earlier in the week. These are great. Don't forget to grab these. They're really easy to use, and it actually says you can use them on any surface, not just fabric. So there you go. These are pretty cool. They're 10 bucks. The other things that are new, there's a bunch of heat transfers. You guys, these sell out all the time. You happen to love heat transfers, so let me show you. There's this really cute snowman. Actually, let's pull it out. Let's pull it out. Why not? In here, let's see how many you get. I think you get 2, but let me just double check. In this pack, you're going to get, yes, you get 2 of these. So you'll be able to do this design more than once. This is a heat transfer, and we're going to do some heat transfers today. But how cute are these snowmen? Are they adorable? How fun. Okay, let me click that. All right, so that is one of the new ones. Okay, I have to put that back in the sleeve. The other heat transfer, it says it's a size C, so it's quite large. Oh, in my thing, it looks forwards. It says, pray on it, pray over it, and pray through it. Okay, is what it's going to say. So your pray words are really big. I think this is really great. I'm going to go grab, these are intended for sublimation objects. So if you're looking for a high polyester blend, a shirt, very high polyester, but I have done these heat transfers on other surfaces also, so it does work. It's just not quite as bright. They have tons of sublimation surfaces at Michael's that you can use. Today we're going to actually do a heat transfer that is a free gift with a $50 purchase on my chalk site. This is what you're getting. Let me find everyone. I feel like I've said nothing to anyone. Let's see who's on. Hello to everyone. Hello. Oh, what happened? I broke down and bought a heat press today. Awesome, Maud. You know what? I should do that too. I'm going to use a regular iron. These are intended for a heat press. You're done in 60 seconds per thing. Hi, Beverly. How are you? Hi, Charlotte and Marcia Dean and Karen. Hello. Hi, Janet and Ellen. You've been shopping, Christmas shopping? Are you Christmas shopping, Ellen? Hi, Jessica Morgan. How have you been? Tell me what you guys are up to today. All right, so I have not practiced this. You maybe have seen sublimation. I've seen these kinds of surfaces are like a bright white color and they feel like a smooth plastic. I've seen them at Hobby Lobby. These are your free gift with a $50 purchase on my chalk site. So you get 4 along with the heat transfer. So we're going to play with it. I have done this, like I said, with just my regular iron. I did it on wood. I did it wrong 3 times. It took me 3 times to figure out what to do, but I think I got it now. With your free gift, you are going to get 2 sheets, okay? So you will be able to do this twice. Okay. I believe you also now have the option to purchase more keychains if you like. So these go here. So what I'm going to do is cut around these. Let's start with a very simple one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to start with, oh, buckle up, Buttercup. That's cute. I was going to start with something small, but you know what? No, let's just dive in. I like the one that says, "Don't make me turn this car around," being a mom. So I'm just going to cut this out just to make my life easier. You do not have to cut it out if you don't want to. Okay, and then what you want to do, this is what I did wrong the first time. What you want to do is you want to put it so this side is facing your surface, okay? You need it to face your surface because that's how it works, everyone. You want to lay it down. Now, what I want to do, how am I going to do this? There is a black line around the edge that will help you line it up, but I want to, okay, so I'm going to, oh, let me see. I was going to try to tape it down, but I don't know how I would do that. All right, we're going to be a little tricky about this because I'm really not sure. If you have a heat press, the directions say, I do not have a heat press, so I'm kind of playing it by ear a little bit. So what I'm going to do is stick this keychain to my table so it does not move, okay? And then I'm going to lay this where I want it. So I'm doing two things. And then once I get it where I want it, I'm going to tape this to my table so that so I can lift this up and peek at it and see if it's fully, so I can lift it up and lay it down, okay? I've already got my iron on the hottest setting that can be done on my iron. And I've already taken all the water off. I'm going to get a piece of parchment paper. And then we're just going to, lay this down, add some heat to it. It says on the directions, what does it say? Cover the heat transfer with parchment paper to prevent the design from bleeding through onto the heat press. So this parchment paper is just protecting your iron, okay? It is, set your temperature to the heat press of 360 degrees. Set the timer for 60 seconds. Press with medium pressure until the timer stops. That's all you got to do is hold this down for that long. So I've been about 30 seconds. We're going to wait 30 more seconds. And it just says repeat as necessary until your full design is fully adhered to your surface, okay? So let's see how this turns out. I got about 15 more seconds. We're going to see. I'm just putting it on here. The first few times I did this, you guys, I had the design facing the wrong way. I had everything as wrong as possibly could be. Everything was as wrong as could be. Okay, it's been a minute. So let's see. Here's this. Did that come out? You guys, how cool! Oh my goodness. That's hot. Wow, I did not expect this. Okay, wow, this is super hot. I did move mine a little bit, so I did get a little shadow. I'm going to hold this up and show you how bright this is. I did not expect that light color to be that bright. Holy smokes. It's super hot. So be careful. All right, it's starting to cool off. Okay, I don't know if you can get the full effect, but wow, how bright is that? Now, like I said at the top, that was my fault. I kind of moved it a little bit. What do you think, guys? Hit that heart button. I see no comments. I'm assuming you're there. My end of the world is crazy. Look at how bright that is. Let's see. I refresh. We'll see if I can see that. Hit the heart button. That is not what I expected at all. That is very cool. I'm still waiting on my computer to. Holy smokes. Oh, you know the problem is though? Okay, bad idea on the tape on the bottom. So type the word launch. I basically melted tape to the back of this. But it is coming off in my defense. It came right off, so I guess I don't care. But man, the backs I got, isn't it amazing? Let's try another one. So the keyword is launch. I see all your comments now. I tell my kids to buckle up, Buttercup. Yes, we need that. I am doing good. How are you? I'm doing great, Jessica. Craft shopping. How was the basketball game? Thank you for sprinkling. Oh, craft shopping. Good for you. Hi, Patricia. I'm just going back because I saw 0 comments until now. I can't read that. Okay, so the basketball game was a lot of fun. How about that? All right, let's do another one because how exciting. It was a nail biter to the end. I will say there were some kids in front of me. I mean, and I'm saying kids. If they were the oldest they was, if they were 18, these boys, they were like oogling girl. They were distracting me. That curb hit me. I came, I saw, I left, enjoy. Okay. That was really cool, that brown one. Get in the car. Oh, the getaway car. That's funny. Okay, let's see. We're going to do this one with the rainbow on it. Why not? I don't know why I'm hemming and hawing over which ones to do because we may do them all. Yes, if you type the word launch, check your messages. That will give you information on what's new this week. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to hold it up so I can see. I can see the design. This one doesn't have that black line around it. Kind of confused on this one, so give me a second. Oh, there we go. I don't want it to move. So, and because this is like a certain shape, I can't really tape it. I don't want it to move. So we're going to put a little bit there. We'll just hope that my surface under it doesn't move. Okay, here we go. We're going to put this down. We're going to give it the whole 1 minute deal. It could be that my iron is hotter than 360 degrees. Who knows? But I'm really just holding it on. I'm not pushing super hard. But these are adorable. You don't really want to move it around. You just want to press it because I think that's why I got a little shadow there. I'm going to flip it and see if we can do the other side also. So I'm going to put like smaller words on the other side. But how fun. This little set is you get it for free if you make a $50 purchase. It's just automatically added to your cart. Kathy, we really did have fun. The game was a nail biter to the end. We did not, Michigan, we meaning Michigan, did not play very well. But the other team, and I think it was mostly because the other team played really good defense. We weren't close to the court, but it's not a big stadium, so we were able to see really well. We had a really good time. And then the Michigan game today, the football game, was way too close to call also. So my stress level is a little high. I think that's a minute. Okay, here we go. Let's see how we did. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to lay it back down because this one side didn't fully go. So we're going to put it down again and see if that, it's kind of where my tape is, so we're going to lift that again. Oh yeah, that's much better. Much better. Woo! Hotsy totsy. Be very careful when you pull it up. But how pretty. That curb hit me is what we got here. I got my YouTube is like really bright. There we go. Let me show you guys. Isn't that so cute? Hi, Florine and Effie. How are you? You guys, where does the first one go? Those two are adorable. Wow, those get hot. Okay, we're just gonna do all of these. We might as well. This one says get in loser. I don't like that one. So we're gonna do these two. I do have, my niece is a new driver, so she may end up getting one of these. All right, let's do this one. I saw, I left, enjoy, I think it says enjoy, but, I left early is what it says. That's actually funny. Now this one does have the black line around it, so it's a lot easier to manage. I think it's a really good idea to kind of give yourself some room to just tape it to your table. This is just so you can lift it and lay it back down without it smearing. Okay, and then it's easier to do this. And then you just hold it down. How easy. There's no chalk paste. You can do this in a quick space. Thank you, Florine. You're so nice. Hi, Nina. Thank you for saying hi. This is maybe the easiest craft project I've done. How simple. And I've seen, actually, you guys, sitting right here, as it turns out, I got these earrings from Hobby Lobby like maybe 2 years ago. I don't know why they've been sitting here all this time. I did a chalk pattern on the back of them, which will scrape right off. But these are earrings you can get at Hobby Lobby. We're gonna maybe try to put something on the back of that. So these sublimation surfaces are everywhere. That I know. Because I have seen it. I just thought, I mean, this was a couple years ago. I grabbed those and I'm like, well, I can chalk on these. What are these for? I don't know what sublimation is. So hot. How cute. I came, I saw, I left early. Isn't that pretty? This is fun. Okay, one more. And then we'll do these cooler ones and maybe put the smaller words on the back just to see. The getaway car and get in loser. All right, I don't want get in loser because I'm not about that. So this one we're going to do. Okay, the way these ones without the line, they're bigger than the keychain, okay? So you just want to make sure it's even and then flip it is what I'm going to do. And then get that to where I really haven't needed to lay it back down too much, right? Just on the one. How fun are these? Florine says, we're doing good. We wish you were going to be down here for the Christmas at the Christmas at the Coliseum. What's that about, Florine? I wish I was down there too. And where is down there? So you can do any sublimation surface with our iron or heat press? Yes, ma'am. You can go to Hobby Lobby, get yourself or Michael's, because I was going to go to Michael's today. I did not have time. I was too busy cutting orders from Etsy. But yeah, they have a whole aisle of sublimation stuff. So you can use these on those surfaces. They're just giving you, I didn't look. They're just giving you a surface to try. So we had like some bags a while back that were sublimation. Like I said, you can do it on other surfaces, but they're not going to be as vibrant as this. This almost looks like it's got a, what's that called? Like a, right out of my head. Oh my gosh, what is it? Resin cover on it. It almost looks like it's got resin on the top of it, is what the look is. We're going to give this a few more seconds because I don't know how long. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Hi, Patricia. We're just doing the keychains that are your free gift with purchase. Okay, we're going to just say that was long enough. Oh my goodness. Okay, so see, that maybe needs a little more time at the top. So I'm just going to hold the top down for just maybe, let's do 15 seconds. So when you lift it, if it doesn't look fully clear, just lay it back down. And I'm just using like medium pressure like they said. And then we're going to lift. Look at that. That is amazing. I'll hold that up when it cools off, but oh my goodness. First time doing this live. I'm glad I didn't do the very first time live because you guys would have thought, what is wrong with her? I'm going to try something on here, but I think we'll just use this one. So let's flip this over. I just don't know what's going to happen to this side. Because I don't know what's going to happen on this side, because it's going to get hot. I'm going to flip this over on my parchment paper just in case. Okay. And then this one's yellow and this one's kind of yellow. So we're going to do Buckle Up Buttercup here. Maybe like this. I don't know what this is intended for. We're just going to put it there, I guess. Okay. And we're going to hold this down for 1 minute and we'll see what it does to the other side. Hopefully it doesn't ruin the other side. It's double-sided, so you should be able to do this. Like I said, it may be my iron. Like I said, I have no idea the temperature, but the directions say 360 degrees, okay? And then we're going to do something on these earrings once I get these two done. Because I want to see, this is, like I said, this is from 2 years ago. But you could chalk on sublimation surfaces also. That also works. So guys, just so you know, any orders placed on my Etsy site, you're going to get a free set of alphabet. So make sure if you have from now to the end of the month, I'm just throwing them in your order in like a little Ziploc bag. You're getting uppercase letters. They're about 1 inch. I did 4 vowels, 4 of each vowel. And then I added a couple extra, I think it was R's, T's, and L's. Okay, let's see how we did. I didn't take that down. I just burned myself. Okay, it's all good. Let's check the other side. So it did not do anything to the other side and nothing bled on here. It just gets super hot, you guys. And I wish I would have taped it down because I did miss that one spot. What if I can line it up? Can I line it up? Oh, I see. That was like that. Well, I don't want to ruin the rest of it, but. Okay, this side didn't change. Okay. And then this side, it just went on there. Buckle up, Buttercup. Oh, thank you, Janet. You're so nice. How fun. All right, we're learning together. So I still have one more right here. Hot Mess Express. And let's put that on the back of, we're going to put that one on the back of That Curb Hit Me. This is pretty Nancy appropriate. This is the one that I put tape on the back. So I just want to get that tape off. Hang on. So these, this free gift with purchase, you guys, is only going to be available till Monday. So you have today and tomorrow to grab these, and then there'll be new free gift with purchase available starting Monday. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to put a little tape here. Okay, now this one is going to be smaller than the keychain, so it doesn't matter. I can put tape right on the thing, except I don't want it that close. This tape is not heat resistant. They do recommend heat resistant tape, but I don't have that, so we're just going to be careful. And I'm going to get my iron off that tape, and that's how we're going to do it. Let me know what you guys have been up to. I got lucky. My team won basketball and football today. So, yay, yesterday and today. And I don't know. Does anybody know if the Lions play tomorrow? We're big. I'm originally from Michigan, you guys. I live in North Texas right now. But we're all Michigan teams. We follow all the Michigan teams. Who's your teams? You don't have to go back and forth like that. Don't do that, actually. You run the risk of moving your thing. I just feel like I need to. You're just supposed to press. This is a do as I say, not as I did moment. Okay, let's see how we did. Oh, Nancy. Okay, see what I did? I had it facing the wrong way. And a little bit went on to this. So now I'm going to flip it over. Holy smokes, is that hot? This is what I did last time, you guys. So see, some of the ink came here. It won't be as vibrant. But here we go. We're going to do it the correct way. I did this before where I did it backwards. It still worked out. Oh, good. Oh, you know, I root for Buffalo because my upline is a huge Buffalo Bills fan. And the last couple of years, not this year, but the last couple of years, I've had quite a few Buffalo players on my fantasy team. So I root for Buffalo also. What else do you get in here? Oh, I wondered how I was going to put those on. All right, let's give it a little bit longer, and then we'll see if that worked. It's easy I just did it wrong. You want the color facing down, okay? And then we're just going to do a test. Oops. Okay, see, it's still very vibrant on here. It came off a little bit on my parchment paper. It really likes this sublimation surface way better. So you're going to get the best results with that anyway. All right, now, like I said, I made these. I'm going to take the little rubber parts of the earrings off. I chalked on them on this side because that's what I do. Hi, Tammy. But we're going to flip these over, and I'm just going to... what am I going to do? I just want to see what it looks like because these were, I'm going to try to do two at once. These sublimation surfaces I bought a long time ago. You know what? Maybe we'll actually do this. So this has some stripes here and some stripes here. So I'm going to try to only do the stripes and the pink. I want to burn myself. How do I want to do this? Oop, I didn't put my, hang on. We need our parchment paper down too. Really just so we don't ruin our, I don't even think you need that, but this is a moment where they're like covering their own, I don't know. They're covering all the bases. Covering their fanny is what they're doing by saying do this, because it's really not bleeding through onto my iron at all. But let's see what it does for these earrings. Let's see. It's going to be so warm here in North Texas. Jason and I are going on a boat tomorrow. Is it warm where you guys are? Because today it was 87 in Texas. Let's get those out of the way so I don't melt them. Hi, Deborah. How are you? We're ironing today, you guys. This is our craft project, but so adorable. This is free gift with purchase. So if you just type the word launch, it's going to take you to everything that's new. It'll take you to all the heat transfers that are new. Also, through Monday, all the size E transfers are 50% off. I'm doing it for 1 minute, Maud. This one I did a little less than a minute. And just lifted. But the part that I was trying to press, it works just fine. I went down here. This is kind of wonky because I was trying not to press on that part. But you guys, this is from 2 years ago. I'm just going to put the rest of it across the whole thing and not try to fuss with it. I'm just going to see what I get on here. But I'm just heat setting it for 1 minute. Heat setting isn't the right word, but I'm just putting my iron on here. 50 in Buffalo today. That seems cold, but is that warm for you? Rain. Deborah, you live in such a pretty place. Did you need the rain? Is rain like a good idea for you? And I'm just ishing it on these earrings I don't care about right now. I'm just seeing how they work because it's not the chalk one. But it's working exactly the same. I'm just not like caring right now what goes on it and what doesn't. This one I'm going to put on a sweatshirt. So this is just something new. It's a new heat transfer for this week. And it says, pray on it, pray over it, and pray through it. So I can't wait to I'm going to get a sublimation sweatshirt for that. It was t-shirt weather in Colorado. Nice. Well, what is t-shirt weather for you, Maud? For me, it's got to be above 80. Oh, look at that. That turned out pretty good, too. All right, look at that little earring. I put the, what is that called? The lightning bolt on it. See, this one I didn't do very long, but look at that. That turned out cute. Anyway, let me show you how to put these key rings together. You also get the rings with your free gift. You get, I want you to see it all, you guys. You get rings and then you get this like plastic doolally thing. So I think the way it works is you push that through here and then this plastic piece nestles in here, I suppose. Yep. And that's how it works. Isn't that cute? What do you guys think? This is a really good free gift. I think that's cool. All right, so just stick that through there. I'm putting the biggest part through, putting the ring over it, and then just pushing it down. And it's not super hard to press because I have arthritis in my thumb. And it is not a big deal. And trust me, I wouldn't be able to do it if it was. 60s and no wind. I can see that. I don't wear a t-shirt in 60s, but it's like a light jacket for me. Now I could have something on the back if I wanted. 1, 2, 3, one more. Thank you, Vicky, for sprinkling. I'm just showing thank you for the hearts, you guys. I am just showing the free gift with purchase. That's only available through tomorrow. The getaway car. Isn't that fun? All right, guys. I think these are cute. I'm going to try to hold all these up. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. What do you think? Hit that heart button for me. I'm going to flip these two around so you can see the words on the back. Aren't they cute? How fun. I was kind of nervous about these, but they turned out great. Look at how bright they are. I cannot believe how bright they turn out. Because look at how it looks here. Like this is the words, okay? But look at how it looks here versus how bright it is there. Isn't that crazy? Especially this one. See how bright it pops? Anyway, I'm amazed. I hope you guys love it. I hope you have a great rest of your night. And we'll see you all very soon. Bye, everybody.